Okay, there we go. Oh, that's all just in unused code. All right, so I'm just going to use. Where's the heavy dash timer? There it is. Heavy dash timer is greater than. Let's give it like a 3 frame buffer. And then another one here. And then delay. This means that's all proper. And then the increment int. Oh wait, this is all. I don't know. What am I doing? It's not. That doesn't go there. Or wait, no, that doesn't go there. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Branch. So if this is true, this goes into this and resets it. If not, it goes into here. Then that goes into here and here, which goes back into here. Let me just check to make sure that works. Boosh. Oh, that takes a while. All right, bro, what's this? Get this goober out of here. All right, so all that works fine. And then what I wanted to add, I'll put it over here. Event. Interact with objects. Okay, first I want to make some variables. First is can interact I think what needs to be done is if you can DI in hits done, blocking to interact with objects event set can interact. And I think branch, the easiest way to do this is just get the movement values. Can move, can DI, in lag, is blocking, is dashing, or Boolean. And then just put all those in there. If it's true, interact set can interact to false. If false, set it to true. Oh wait, hold on. This should be not Boolean. And then move all these. Actually, I could just move this over. And then boowomp. There you go. Interact. And I'll make that real quick. There we go. All right. So branch. If you can interact, which should be like the first thing, you know. And then I'll make another Boolean, which is interactable nearby. Interactable nearby. What I do is we're going to make a sphere trace, multi-sphere trace for objects. Hold on, I look for it here. No, I look for it. What is it? Make array. And we're looking for, oh, one way is its own thing. How do where's settings? 2D level. Oh, wait, right here, project settings. I am looking for, what am I looking for again? Not input. Rendering, is it physics? No. Mesh, level sequence, landscape, input, general settings. No. Enhanced input, control rig console, collision. New object channel. The name is a interactable. And the default response, overlap. Accept. And then VP interactable. Collision. One way. Where's mine? My, wait a minute. VP one way. Yeah, that's a collision preset, one-way platform. Custom channels. Object type, name. Why is this not updating? What? Oh, they're gonna have to make this. Collision enabled. Query only. Name. Interactable. Can't have a space. Objects. And it should just be all overlap. All right, and then I go here, and on here, the collision should be set to interactable objects. And then here, I can make world static. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know why that's taking forever to delete. But I can make this interactable objects. Yeah, interactable. And it should be the character movement. Actually, no, it should be the capsule component. Get world location. Plus, on the y-axis, like, I don't know, 150. And then minus 150. Start and end points. And then let's just let's set set interactable nearby to this. Oh, and then also if this is false, just always set interactable nearby to false. All right, now I just need to put one in the level. All right, and then I just need to add in one of these. Zero. And let's put it down on the, I can just hit. Oh, that probably shouldn't be like that. There we go. I forgot to actually connect it. Gotta put it on the tick graph. Interact with objects. There you go. I forgot to actually do that. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. First off, I forgot to actually on the event graph. For one frame. Yeah. And let me just make sure I actually made that the object type. No, I don't know how to make this like the object type. Nope, not there either. Oh, it's working. Never mind. I set the object type correctly. Oh, one thing I should also add. I didn't mean to go in there. And on the BP third person, I should add a variable called is main character. Because like NPCs should not be able to interact with objects. Is MC. And William is main character. And then on, not there. Third person, child delete later. Test block, and then also set is MC to false. Oh, and then I have to make I have to make the default for isMC true so that for everyone else it's set to false. Oh, and then I have to recompile again. That's true. That guy also has it though. But that one's just a copy of the main character, so that one doesn't matter as much. Alright, I don't know why he was dead. But this works. Alright, so this clearly works. It functions. Interact with objects. And then the last one. Yeah, last one I think goes in the action graph. Or no, it doesn't. Yeah, I move. Ooh, I'll just take this and I'll put it over here because I want to use it here. All right. I'm gonna do once. Oh, my controller's fallen. Then upon complete it resets, so that way it only does it the first frame. Actually, I could just do this. There you go. Resets. Branch. What we want is in a timer. I'll call it an interact with objects timer. Timer, interact with objects timer. Or I probably should have just called it an interact timer. Yeah, I should definitely just call that. That's much better. Just interact timer and then make it an integer. First, we see if the interact timer is greater than 3. And then we go here. Which one's up? Light forward, light down, light up. OBS disconnected again? Bro. Instead of right stick cube, we get left stick cube. If that's true, then branch. If this is false, oh wait, no. This is a delay for 0.0166 seconds. And then we put the interact timer plus plus increment int. Oh, there you go. OBS is back to normal. Do that. And then I'm going to add a custom event called move to object. Dun, 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 dun. Move to object. And the first thing I'm going to do with move to object is print interact. All right, let's see if that works. All right, that seems to work. I could delete the child. All right, so that functions. The first thing we're going to do is actually quickly what I'm going to do is put all of these where they need to go. Can interact goes into the movement checks. I think interactable nearby also goes in there. Movement checks. Where is that? And then isMC can go into player states. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set can move to false. And then next I'm going to get this down here. That's going to do a branch. And if this somehow happens to be false, we'll set can move back to true. Actually, wait, I'll make another Boolean called currently interactable, currently interacting. And then currently interacting. Oh. So this to Boolean. Put that into the movement checks. And then delete that. Set this to true. That to false. And then take that out and set this back to false. And then hold on. Comment. Call this interact initiated. Interact initiated. Oh, I forgot to actually. Hold on. Move this along. There should be a branch here. It detects if there's an interactable nearby. And then this can go in there instead. There you go. That's better. All right. And that does that. And that does that. This is the move to object. And then I also want to make some event set currently interacting set. Interacting set. And it's pretty simple. Just check if we are currently interacting, and if that's true, set can move to false. Currently interacting set. Ooh, and then maybe, hold on, do once. Then I'll put a sequence there because then I need to set it back to true when it's not. Sequence. Boom, boom, boom. And then set can move to true. Then real quickly, I want to also look. What color is this? 0.3, 0.51. I just set it here. 0.3, 0.51. And then on the tick graph, currently interacting set. For each loop. Which, it's an array, but it's really only going to be one, because just by design, I'm not going to have more than one next to each other. Then break hit result. Look at all this. I need to get this location, then I also need to get world location. All right, so I have this world location and the location of the object. Sweet. This should be this location minus this location. And that'll give us how far away it is. If it's on the left side, it'll give us a positive number, so how far we need to move to the right, and versus how far we need to move to the left. Let me just make it a little tidier. Okay, so we have how far away they are. Next, we need to set velocity to 0. What do I do here? Because here's one thing that I do. Because all the stuff in the array breaks it. And then it checks and it pushes 350. Okay, it pushes like a number of distances away. Pushes until that doesn't need to be pushed anymore. Okay, well, first I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to move these down here. So that it's the exact same kind of push. All right. And then we branch. First, we need to check if this number is less than. Okay, hold on. Break vector. So I have all of these. If the y value is in range of, let's say, -50 and +50, then then it needs to stop. Then I'll have also less than and greater than. If it's less than -50, then we need to apply the positive movement. All right, and then if it's greater than +50, false branch. And that goes there. And then branch. That goes there. Let's move that way down. And let's put this back up here. One more up. Also, this needs to go up a little bit. There we go. And let's just connect these to this. Then when it's done, right now, delay 0.2 seconds, And then set currently interactable to false. Oh, 50 is like nothing. It's in range of maybe like negative 250 and positive 250. It's greater than 250 or less than negative 250. Oh wait, I just realized this shouldn't be multiple because, oh my goodness. Because it's checking every frame. Oh, I just realized I never put. There should probably be a delay in here somewhere. Delay. Did I accidentally double click on this? Am I opening up something I don't want to open up right now? Please don't tell me it's opening up the thing. The doohickey. The gizmo. Okay, maybe that was too wide. Maybe like 100? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just guess right. Yeah, that's positive x. So that's like if that was 0 and this was 200, I need to subtract 200. So 0 minus 200 is 200. 0 is negative 200. So if it is negative 200, I should be pushed in the negative direction. Oh. So let's bump that up to like 500 and negative 500. So let's change that to like 4. Interacting. Oh, I think I see it. This should go here instead. There we go. I was also just throwing like a print string right here. Interactable. Or just interact. It was fine. And then, let's just put these back to 50 and negative 50. While I'm here, I'm also going to put in a print. There you go. Just have a print there. Okay, I see. So this number just needs to be way smaller, like negative 10 and positive 10. Also, let's make the timer short, like 0.05. OBS disconnected again. Bro. Okay, it works. Let me just put that to none. And then let's also change this from negative 500, like negative 750 and a positive 750. Just so it's a bit faster. Hi, Aaron. I'm trying to make objects you can like walk to and pick up, or like a little animation for it. All right, let's see how that works. And if I press up, it seems to work, but I don't know why it's going to the right of it and not the center. Hmm. This was be practicing for a Smash Bros. Thing in an hour. Well, good luck with that. Not one way. Keep interactable. Oh, sorry. What if I make it like really small? Uh, like just absolutely minuscule. Like you can barely even see that. Oh, okay. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so maybe not too small. But I wonder if I rotate this 180 degrees, will I show up on the other side? Boo up. Does that like change what side it's on? No, it's always just that side. Oh, there you go, another problem. I know that's this problem. Okay, I see. Uh, next it should be, let's make it like 20, -20. And then let's make the speed of this 1000 and -1000. Hmm. 0.5, 0.03. Let's try that. Oh, welcome back, Aaron. I don't think that works. Let's just, now that I think about it, let's actually lower this back down. And one thing I do want to do also is where is it? Over here, there is this. Facing right and facing left. Let's get the capsule component. La da 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 da. Enough people said they couldn't do it. That's a rip. Wah wah. Hi Maya. I just haven't actually changed any of the stream tiles or anything, but I'm making my game. I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier. Then facing, and this one doubled up. Okay, go. All right, see you later, Aaron. I just need to move that way out there. This is the one that faces right, so that goes down there. These go up here. Just need them to face the right direction. And there. And then there. Or actually, wait. That should happen before this. And then that goes there. And then this goes there. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't go there at all. And that should be good. All right, let's just check. Okay, so hold on, wait. I have these two backwards. That one's moving negative distance, so you should be facing to the left. Yeah, I have these backwards. Whoops. They go the other way around. And that should be it. There you go. Would be better to make this just one frame. Don't let me. Let's also move these back over. All right, let's just go back here and then let's put a comment on all of this. Called move to object. Let's don't need that anymore. Don't draw it at all. Don't need that anymore. And finally, no, not up here, right here. Just don't draw it. All right, that should be that. One thing I do want to do One last thing. Branch, and then also for each loop. So break hit result. Cast to interact to BP interactable. Can I just no, I can't do that. The hit actor. And as BP interactable, I'll actually have to go here. I have to add a add another cube called vision and make it real small. There you go. And then visibility, make its default visibility 0. And then on this one, oh, actually, then I can go on the event graph. Oh, wait, hold on. Hit actor. As BP interactable. Set vision visibility. Set it to true. I need to. How do I make it turn off? And then and I guess when you don't see it, that visibility. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work, but I'll try it out. Found in cast to BP interactable. That's vision. What do you mean you couldn't find it? The property associated with vision can be found in game third person object. I do that, will it fix it? I don't know why this one's giving an error. What? That BP third person character failed. We're not casting a what? As BP interactable, set the new visibility. You know what? I have a better idea. Just get rid of all this. Don't need any of that. Instead, just give me this, and then in BP interactable, event graph, event tick. Get the current location of the interactable. And branch. If it hits nothing, set visibility to 0. Or no, there you go, to 0. The next, for each loop, throw that in there. Break hit result. And let me go into this graph real quick. I need to check. What is it? Get display name sphere. Oh, actually, no, I just need to get cast to third person character, an actor in there. Actually, I'll just put all these down here. If the cast fails, it goes down here. Then as then branch as third person, get is MC is MC. There you go. Get is MC. If that's false, put that down here. And then once, make sure you're the main character. Hold on, actually, go back here, go back to event graph, and you go down here, get that. All right, so that gets the difference between us and them. And let's get the absolute value of that. Actually, no, wait. Oh. The farthest possible distance is 150. The radius is 100, so it's 150 plus 100, so 250. So let's get the absolute value on. Is there an opacity option? There probably is, but I'll set it later. Set visibility. All right, that should be pretty simple. Oh, whoops. Multi sphere trace by channel. Wow, that was the worst thing you could have auto-saved. All right, let me just put this up here. First, that goes into there. That goes into there. This goes into there. This goes into there. The radius is 100. North, south, yada yada. Boo womp. Drag this down. And there we go. That was much faster. Oh. There you go. I think that's pretty good. Alright, that's a little weird, but I'm glad with what we did. I think I'm gonna end stream now because I figured it out.